a lovely view of Simon's Town. Right, well we've made it to Scarborough Beach. Same as ours nearly.
Sea's a different colour.
It's gorgeous. Every corner you turn around is just beautiful scenery. That's where we're going this afternoon. A bit of a wine tasting. Stables, plenty of horses. Horse riding. Lads with catties. Into the wine tasting. Oh yes, this Giorgio's very good. What? Oh, different thing in wine. Jenna, are you having your dinner here then? She hadn't stopped eating this grub. That's a nice one, remember that one? Yes, I like that one. This is a new Pernod, a splattered toad. And is there a red? No, a red. I'd like to taste the red, please.
This is the
Cabernet, yeah.
Also Scarborough, my favourite place.
Alright, half an hour.
Would you do French?
Very nice, thank you. Have you had enough? Oh, we've got a dance troupe in. I think you're the way here, Janet. So, get out of the way. Come on, get out of the way. those yellow flowers. We'll go down a set of steps there. There's nobody on the beach, there's about 100 steps to go down. Yeah, 2 and 6 pubs in full swing. What's in Manchester? Martini in the fancy glass. Cheers. This is the right restaurant, look. It's all doors. All doors.
You've got a lot of old doors.
I haven't got me. I could make a restaurant.
With all your old doors.
Sat in the breeze. Oh yeah, I've got to get that fridge in. That looks well used, doesn't it? Yeah. 1950s fridge. Rump steak and wedges for me, and Janet's got a bruschetta. What's that one? What's on your bruschetta?
Beef and tzatziki.
Beef tzatziki bruschetta, because believe it or not, this is a Greek joint. As you can tell by the Greek girl serving coffee. There she is. That's the probably first one that opened this place. It's a coffee house back in, oh, who knows when. Don't run away. I've got some kudu for you. Look at that, a kudu chew stick. That's it. Janet's found another nice little niche in the rocks just before boulders. Looks like Malum up there. Oh, I love sardines, mate. There's Janet's chicken combo. Ooh, now she's happy. I brought her ribs by mistake, she went potty. They're all quivering in back.
Feel yourself laughing.
Right, well, we've had our Sunday dinner. on that balcony over there. And now we're going to set up camp with the rest of them. Did you bring your tent with you? Yeah. Sunday afternoon, they'll love it. But it is a very local beach. Are you local, you lot? Janet's having a Sunday afternoon dip. Whale Rock. What's temperature like? It's time to go home. Come on. Just watch these guys doing the diving. I'll be showing off to the girls. We are at Charlie's Bakery. Had a right job getting in it back straights, going up one-way straights and everything. Look, I've been nicked already. First time I parked in town and he's nailing me. Right, you ready to go? Table Mountain and Charlie's Bakery. On the edge of District 6. We're going to District 6 Museum now. 11th of February 1966, demolition men came in. Typical street scenes before. Street names. They're all gone. And after. Now we're going into the oh, it's just like being in my granny's.
Just telling you. Sorry.
Sheets, all of this calico, to Joe's, to Browco and Boys. Everything was imported from England because we were a colony of Great Britain.
It's not really loud
We
enough.
sang after we, at the end of a bioscope show, we would sing, I think, God Save the Queen.
Ja, wat je niet aan was een mooi. Daar was die nooit dat wij lopen. Hij denkt dus net één way, die hij springt wel aan kou.
It's talking South African.
You get that smoke, yeah,
It was the same dress every day. What happened when your mother had to buy you lots and lots of clothes? So it's not, isn't it?
I wish I'd have got that. I've been told off for filming the girls. This is their little hairdressing salon. Barber's shop.
Dressed as in the globes. They were vicious towards each other. But no guns.
There is a beautiful girl She's my neighbor, she's my neighbor, beautiful girl next to my home. She's my neighbor of me. There is a beautiful girl next to my home. She's my neighbor, she's my neighbor, beautiful girl next to my home. She is my neighbor of me. There is a beautiful girl next to my home. She is my neighbor, she is my neighbor, beautiful girl next to my home. She is my neighbor of me. Baby, come along, come along, come along, come along, come along, come along to kiss me good. Baby, come along, come along, come along, come along, come along, come along to kiss me good. Baby, come along, come along, come along, come along, come along to kiss me good. Come along, come along, come along to kiss me good. Come along, come along, come along to kiss me good. Baby, come along, come along, come along, come along, come along to kiss me good. Baby, come along, come along, come along, come along, come along to kiss me goodbye. Beautiful girl, come along. Beautiful girl, beautiful girl, come along. 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 Beautiful girl.
Hey lady, hello. Did you know he's parrot?
Castle, well it's a fort but they call it a castle. It's the first building they built here, Dutch, to keep Brits at bay, but it didn't work. Seagulls basking in the shade. Oh, a bit of shade, lovely shade. Oh, wow, it's red hot in that sun. I mean, red hot. It's hotter than Brazil out in that sun. Let's have a video in courtyard because I'm not paying to go in. I haven't got time actually. Back out into the searing heat. Attention! Yeah, when Nelson Mandela first got out of prison, he gave his first speech off at balcony on there, City Hall. Yes, symbols of the Brits are still strong. Edward the 7th. Yes, that's the famous balcony. See the ghost of Mandela. That's equivalent of Parkinson steps outside College Hall. I think this is Green Market. That's Janet's colours. How much?
550. Oh, that's dearer.
It's getting dearer.
Got shorter ones.
That's the piece.
They get it.
Yeah, well I couldn't afford full one, so she's cut it in half for me, but she's going to stitch out edge up. Curio wholesalers. The famous African calf. All you can eat for £9. Sweet.
Maybe when it would be interesting to start something like this in Vienna or in Pakistan.
They're a fair sized drum, aren't they? Can you get one of them in your pack, Janet? Bigger than Janet? Bigger than you?
These exam rock.
Windsor House, Kurdish restaurant. Oh, she's stuck at the other side of the road. Daddy Longlegs Boutique Hotel. This is where Janet wanted to stay originally. She's not a price. Janet's trying to get a photograph of this Daddy Longlegs. We've walked miles for it, waste of time. Could have been in pub. Got big wooden xylophones here. Feel the live music, yeah.
There we go.
Cool. Don't run away. Just run away with it.
For shipping now. For your personal safety, please stand clear of the bridge and gate area.
Just in time. Just made it. I think they're Robben Island boats over there. Oh, there she goes, it's opening. Gateway to Robben Island. Get tickets here for ferry. Wall of Honour. Well, it's fully booked today, and tomorrow it's fully booked apart from one booking at 9 o'clock in the morning, which Janet's going to book now. She's not into it because it's forecast rain for tomorrow. But there we go, and that's the island in question. That's some of the scenes round and about. And that's a typical bed set.
Okay, for me, it was really a good move because we were able to see that we are now moving into a right direction, so to say, because the country wanted the people to unite.
Oh, that's a good tapestry. Oh, that's where we were drinking wine the other night. That windy evening. But they've got some kit in here. No photo. Why is that? Why is that then?
That is the rules of the show.
Okay. No photos, oh. That's a good place for the bird's nest. Pick the bee for bird. Play shadow stuff. Cliff Richard's coming here next week. He's on his world tour. What's to say? Oh, focus. It's out in CD. Rocking Mamas. The Rocking Mamas.
In time.
Well, it's the second time round at the Ritz, so this time we're on the football stadium side. Which is just over there. That's the corner of the football stadium. That's the bowling greens. Very English. And that's the pool. And some guess who's down there somewhere. Yes, it's the bronze goddess. Smithy. And that good serve as well, they're having a scram up. The ticket to Robben Island, but We're half an hour early. They won't let us get on board yet. But it's like going through an airport. They've got scanners and everything. Don't know what they're expecting. I suppose they're making that much money. They've got to spend it on something.
What did he do then?
He's leader at what they call it, isn't he? Like National Front or whatever. Him is a right bigot. I've seen him on the programmes. He shot a couple of, well, they were terrorists at the time, and burned them. Yeah, but what they did, he was secret police. They shot a couple of guys, took them into some woods, some famous woods, and they sat there and burnt body and had a barbecue outside. So it took 7 hours for a body to burn on a bonfire.
What about these two?
These two, same. They were supposed to be members of the protection agency, you know, protecting witnesses, but they were actually knocking young kids off that were out to do it. To ANC, members of ANC secretly knocking them off. There's another one somewhere. Where is he? I think he's upstairs. He was a poisoner. He was poisoning them all. You know, in cigars and chocolate, and he was devising all sorts. Some 20 quid. I thought I was going on there, and we're going on this tub. Oh, it says Robben Island. That one's broken. Everything's broken. Subcontracting, it's a fiddle. Stop there. They're not ready. Oh, it does say Robben Island on it, that's something. There at the top, so it has done it before. So it knows where it's going. Oh, no chance. It's full of sandwiches in my towel, Janet. I'm not pulling it out for a Dempsey.
In the water, you can just tie him up next to you, then you two will stay together forever. Alright? People, you keep the water up, always keep a floor mat on the railings. This is a no smoking boat, no inside and outside. It is mainly for the safety of the vessel, but also for the comfort of the vessel. Furthermore, sit back and relax and enjoy your crossing to Robben Island. Thank you. Thank you.
Robben Island.
Sounds better. My name is Llewellyn, I'll be your guide. Omar, he'll be driving for us. The two of us will take it around the island. How was your boat ride? Very nice. Very nice.
Misty.
Misty out there? Okay. How many of you thought it would have been nicer coming over the modern ferry than the one that brought you? You thought so? Didn't expect it from you. If I had a choice, I'll take the one that brought you. Reason? It is one of the historical vessels. It was one of the vessels which brought prisoners and visitors to the island. And for me, it made the experience a lot more meaningful. When you go, the other one only gives you is a 15-minute faster ride. That's all, nothing extra. This one, it was a Susan Kruger, by the way. Am I correct? Yeah. When you go back, also on the deckhands, took down in the hull where they kept the prisoners, and just part of the journey to be down there. It's not going to be half as bad as to what the prisoners went through. They say down there will be so many of them. They'll be sitting on top of one another basically. Everybody will be chained onto one another. And they say if the one will get sick, he'll get sick over everybody. And they would come on very bad weather conditions. They will come to the island still, or travel between the island and the mainland. In the 1800s, the island did not only serve as a prison, it also served as a leper colony. In 1846, they still believed that leprosy was incurable and also that it was very contagious. So they wanted to remove these people from society, and by banishing them to the island, they could do that effectively. Because their children in the beginning, they could only come and visit them as soon as they were 18 years old. Ruins in the right date back to World War II. Those were the single quarters of the South African Navy. And if you look on your left, you'll see these black birds with the red-orange beaks. That is the African black. Now just over here, folks, we're now coming up to the prison where you'll now be taken through the prison by an ex or former political prisoner. After you tour in the prison, you'll be walking back to the harbour. So please remember, just double check that you have all your belongings with you.
Then in 1987, I was sentenced to 25 years. Fortunately, in 1991, all political prisoners were released. Now that means out of 25 years, I only served in this prison 4 years. And I think I was very lucky. Lucky, I mean, as compared to people like the former president, Mr. Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years behind bars. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you can start with the picture on your right hand side. These are some of the political prisoners that had served some time in this prison. And that was the third last group to be released from this prison. That picture was taken on the 27th of April, 1991. That was on a Saturday. Also is in that picture a young handsome man. He looks fit and he looks happy in that picture. But today he looks like a tired old horse. He's raising both his hands up. That's your guide. Let's go inside. These are also ex-political prisoners that had served some time in this prison.
What? Where he is?
His name is Jeff Khadim. This is the Minister of Justice. This is Mr. Jeff Khadim, the Minister of Justice. Then behind ourselves, that's our main sports field. In that field, we used to have both the soccer and the rugby poles, and there used to be a track around the field. Now, when it comes to sports in this prison, our sports committees were not recognized. Yes, we did have sports committees, and they operated clandestinely, that is underground. And again, when it comes to sports, we were not allowed to play sports intersectionally in this prison until later in years, in the late 80s. Let's go inside. We're going to be using one of these cells. Which one? This one. Let's use this one. Can you see that? That would like me to speak a bit slow. Perhaps I have a problem understanding English. Would like me to speak a bit slow. In 1948, a lot of racial laws were passed, among them the Pass Law. And that 1913 then Act made Africans foreigners in their own country. And 13% of the land they acquired was the rural areas, what we call the homeland, barren lands that were not fertile. And in those days, there was no work. So for the black people to get to work, they had to come to the cities. In order for them to be in the cities, they were required to have what was called a pass book. That was some kind of an identity document. And if in the cities as a black person, you were confronted by the police and you were not in possession of that pass book, you could spend some time in jail or you could be fined. Now, in 1960, our people protested against that. They marched into various police stations countrywide, and where on arrival in those police stations, they banned their passports, expecting to be arrested. Instead of being arrested, the police opened fire, killing many people. And most of the people that died in 1960 were women. In Sharpeville, for instance, Sharpeville is in the Gauteng province, 69 people died. In Langa Township is a township here in Cape Town. I'm from that township. 31 people were killed. And most of the people that died in 1960 had their wounds on their backs, meaning that they were shot at while they were running away. Thereafter, the Nationalist Party government banned the black political organizations like the ANC and the PAC. PAC is the Pan-Africanist Congress. And Pan-Africanist Congress, a splinter group, had broken away from the ANC in 1959. Their main problem was the preamble of the Freedom Charter that the ANC had adopted on its own. And that preamble says that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, black and white. Food that was not enough. Food that was served along racial lines. And food that was only equalized in the late 70s. On one side of this chart, we've got colors and Indians, second-class citizens of this country. And then on this side of the chart, we've got Africans, third-class citizens. Breakfast would be merely porridge and coffee for everyone. There'd be more sugar for colors and Indians than there would be for Africans. The reason is they would get coffee for supper as well. But there would be more meals for Africans than there would be for colors and Indians. And the reason authorities or the government believed that millions was the staple diet of the Africans. Lunch as well as supper for colors and Indians, it would be bread. Lunch for the Africans, it would be a soup called puzamanga, that was a corn soup. And then supper for the Africans, it would be meals again. We call that meals inkobe. You could eat it like peanuts. And basically that hunger strike was about the prison conditions that were extremely harsh. Inmates were subjected to hard labor in this prison. People like Nelson Mandela and other leaders worked in the lime quarry. You were taken in the lime quarry, and the story of the lime quarry was narrated to them. It's on the northern side of the island. Now their inmates were excavating stones that were used to build this prison, the blue slate that you'll see. It is also in that stone quarry that inmates were brutalized by the authorities. A lot of inhuman incidents had taken place in that stone quarry. Now other inmates were working along the shores of the island, collecting seaweeds, others chopping woods around the island, others constructing these dusty roads using bamboo shells and land, and of course others were building the prison itself. That was another method we used, mixing the hard labor. This was the bedding, so another method again. This was the bedding, these types of mats. And initially it was only this type of a mat with 4 blankets. This is a sisal mat, some call it the grass mat. Then after this one was built in 1962, inmates were moved from there into this one. Now when they arrived in this prison, into these cells. The floors had not yet dried. Even this concrete ceiling had not yet dried. There were no glasses on the windows. Robben Island has extremes of weapons. But they could be more than that. As I remember in our cell at some stage in 1989, to be exact, about 57 of us were in a cell like this. And we were suffocating. Yes, quite a number of people died. But they were not beaten up. Prison conditions killed those people. Food that was not nutritious also played a role. You know, I spent my 4 years in this section. In this section there was an old man. That old man was here in the early 1960s. And being one of those who worked in that stone quarry and was brutalized. Now in the 80s, he was in this prison for the second time, coming to do his second term. We stayed together in the cell. And I used to ask him quite a number of questions. I think perhaps I was curious or I was inquisitive. Sometimes the old man would tease me and say, "You will tell my boy, today this place is like a hotel. I wish you were here in the 1960s. Then you would know what we mean by this place was our home." Then this was known as the Namibian section. But then during the beginning of the 80s, Namibians were released because negotiations were taking place in their country. So South Africans thereafter occupied this section. So the meeting in the hotel, the meeting in the hotel. And they are all locked. There is only one cell that has contents inside. It will be the fourth one on our right hand side. That is the cell that used to be occupied by Mr. Nelson Mandela. Remember I said he spent 18 years in this section. Now here, inmates in the front row, crushing stones, and then there's those at the back are mending clothing. This took place in this area. It was before this concrete tennis court was built, and that was before this high wall was built. And it was only sand. And those crushing stones, they were required to be in a certain quarter of the crushed stone. Failure to do that meant punishment. They were in cool drink bottles, but only 2 cool drink bottles were discovered because inmates managed to retrieve the other cool drink bottles. And those that were not discovered were later rewritten and concealed in the covers of a photo album, then smuggled out of prison and later on out of the country by Mr. Nat Maharaj. And then that became the first minister of transport in the democratic South Africa. Thank you. Okay, this is this is the cell that used to be occupied by Mr. Mandela. The fourth one on the right hand side. The fourth cell on the right hand side. Now, this was the office. We hope that you did enjoy your tour around the island. We also hope that your prison tour was a thought-provoking one. We'd like to wish you, therefore, a safe and a pleasant journey when you go back home. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is our way out. Thank you. Thank you. No! People this way! This way!
Yeah? Yeah, I am a child called Stanley.
All aboard. Last stop. Yeah, that cloud's been drawn down off Table Mountain. So it creeps down mountain.
See, there was a ray of hope, but
Beautiful girl, I need you. I like you. Beautiful girl, I love you. Beautiful girl, I need you. Beautiful girl, I want you. Beautiful girl, I need you. Beautiful, beautiful girl, come along. Beautiful girl, beautiful girl, come along. Beautiful girl, come along. Beautiful girl, come along. Beautiful girl, beautiful, beautiful girl, come along. Beautiful girl, come along. Beautiful girl, Zamanani Bafana, Zamanani.